Yes.
We're recorded. All right. I am doing a review. Brenton is operating the camera today, and I'm using his iPhone 5 for the video. But I am reviewing the Merit iPhone 5S waterproof case from Merit. I've done a couple other reviews from Merit for the Note 4 case, for the waterproof case, and for the iPhone 6. So this is for the 5. I know a lot of people still have them. So I'm going to open it up, do a little unboxing. So the people who have iPhone 5s that have the fingerprint readers on them, this case is supposed to work. The phone we're using does not have it, so I won't be able to test that. But in the box, there's a thing for feedback. Make sure you guys leave them good feedback if you get the case. In the box, there's a bunch of stuff in the box. You have the audio connector. It's waterproof. This will screw into the case. It has a little yellow rubber gasket. Make sure it's intertight. I'll show that in a moment. You have the top part of the case. There's an installation checklist. There's instructions here. The instructions are really good with Merit. And then the one thing I want to just reiterate here, and they mentioned it a few times in their literature, is that you want to do a water test on these cases before you actually use them on your phone. And then to do a water test, you want to take a piece of paper towel, dry paper towel, put it inside the case, close it up, the paper towel inside, put it in 6 inches of water in a sink, maybe put a glass or a small pot on top of it so it stays underwater, and let it sit there for an hour. When you take it out, make sure the exterior is dry, or even let it sit dry for a little while, and then when you open it up, you want to make sure that paper towel is dry, and then if you know that, then you can trust the case on your phone a lot better than not. But the case itself has it, and this you'll see in just a moment, this thing clicks on really tight. You see there's our yellow rubber gasket. You also want to do a visual on the gasket, make sure it's sitting in properly before you put your phone in there. So the other thing is inside the case is a microfiber wipe, to make sure you wipe the inside of the screen and wipe your phone down nicely. There's also a rip strap, so if you're swimming with this in the water, you can keep it attached to your hand. The audio cable, and then you have a little, I don't know, looks like a pepper piece, but this will show you how to use that in just a moment. But to place your phone face down, or face up, the back side of this, and then face up here. And the big thing with these cases, you just want to make sure that they snap, and you'll hear it as we put it. You'll hear snapping sounds as we put this on. And just give it a once over, and you want to make sure that this is closed all the way around. And then lastly, before you do everything else, you want to make sure that all the ports are closed the way they're supposed to be. Okay, and they are. And then we're going to go ahead and toss this into the lake back here, and if it floats, and we know it doesn't get any water, no, we're kidding. But that's it. This little piece here you can remove. But this is the phone itself is real responsive with the case on. This is a plastic. It's pretty smooth. And the other thing is, I don't know if you would use this case as a practical all-day, everyday case. This is I think a specialty case we'll keep with you if you're going to the beach. You don't want sand or water from the beach. You don't want, if you're going on a boat, you're at the pool and you don't want your phone getting wet. This is definitely a good security, but I don't know if I would use it to go ahead and take pictures underwater with like a GoPro. I don't know if it's worth it, but your mileage may vary. On the case itself, there's a port at the bottom. You can see the waterproof thing here for the power. There is a port for the audio jack. The audio jack screws in here, and you want to make sure it's really tight, make sure that maintains the waterproofing. Everything else is accessible on the phone. The power's here, and then everything else has a rubber. I'll actually open it back up. To open it, use a little pepper thing here. There's a little notch. You just put it in here and you twist gently, and then you can work this up, and then the case comes off pretty easily. Inside the case, again, everything has a membrane to it for your speakers and your audio and your microphones. And then so the microphone is a piece of membrane, and here is a piece of membrane. That is it. That's the Merit case. I like them. I use them on my other phones. I don't trust them 100%. I'm not saying they won't. I just, my personal thing. That is it. If you have any questions, the link for the product to Amazon is below. And if you have any questions, please click below. Thank you very much.